Okay, Burley Falls. Pretty well the gateway to the area that I'm really into the mineral collecting. This is where the sedimentary rock, the limestones and dollar stones, what we call the Bobcaygeon Formation, of the limestone back that way, transitions to the granites, marbles, metamorphic rocks of the Canadian Shield. So it's a rock count, kind of a significant area. You're likely to find skarns in this area, beginning to find pegmatites as we get up towards Bancroft. From there, it's anyone's guess. Diopsides, garnets, a lot of iron just past this area. You're going to find hematite crystals. Really is an opening to the rock hounds beyond here. This is the gateway to rock hounding paradise. Check that out, Egan Chutes. Phenomenal. On the York River. So just on the side here of the trail to the Egan Chutes, this little quarry, they found nepheline, sodalite and zircon. It's at times in here, a lot of fluorescent stuff. You know, for example, the nepheline. And again, right across here from the York River skarn on the other side of the York River. This is the rock that you find the corundum crystals in, all along the sides of the Egan Chutes. Of course, you see the trees very much limed up by the ice, and the incredible chutes, Egan Chutes behind it. And up that, see at the bottom of the chutes, huge open space where you'd expect the heavier corundum crystals to fall out from the faster moving water. I've often thought I'd like to spend some time there, dredging and digging in the gravel banks, looking for corundum, also known as sapphire in its gem varieties. And of course up here, the chutes themselves. Ooh, look at this, look at this. So it's kind of found this beautiful sort of grove of trees, and I don't know how old they are, but I mean, I know I was tree planting up here many years ago, in my early 20s. Well, I know this could be the trees that we were planting, don't know. But I was a foreman of a couple of crews actually. We actually had 3 crews that were working for me. Actually called me a project manager at the time. I worked for a company whose name I won't mention because I kind of had a bit of a run-in with the company itself, as most people eventually did. And our crews, I'd hired one crew from the University of Guelph. Hired 2 other crews. I didn't actually hire the other 2. They were hired by the company from downtown Toronto. And I guess at that time a lot of the street people had joined up with this particular tree planting company. We had this weird issue of 2 of these guys. They were both, they used to fight all the time, and I had to mediate over the fact that, you know, who's Jesus, right? Both of them figured they were Jesus. And I remember this one particular day, the one guy tried to walk on water during our day off, and he ended up, we had to rescue him because he got too deep into the lake. And then the second guy went into town, and I think he drank a bottle of something, a 26 or something straight real fast. We were going back to the tree planting camp. I think this was, it was north of Manitouage, way up by Thunder Bay. And he suddenly had this freak out because the argument was continuing about who was Jesus with this other guy. They both looked like Jesus, so you really couldn't be quite sure. But finally he just snapped, and he attacked the driver of the van and bit him in the neck. And so we had to pull the van over and haul him out of the van, with him still latching onto this guy's neck, and beat him until he let go of the guy's neck. And then he peed himself on the side of the road while we held him down until a truck came. Loaded him up into the back of the truck with 3 of the tree planters. They took him into Manitouage itself. We were north of Manitouage, off on these logging roads. And I guess we just dumped him off in town, and someone took his tent, and life continued for the tree planters. So it was just kind of a weird experience, but a neat experience. Tree planting was a good time, and for all I know, this could have been some of the trees we planted.